Hello, hello. Nice to see a few people in the chat already. Hey guys. Hey Victor, Lou, Baconized. Very cool. Bob, cool. Yeah, I guess I'll answer that question. Where am I? Sorry, I'm a bit late today, guys. Had another meeting a little after work today, and then had to set some stuff. Just let me know. I only left ear audio. That's kind of crazy. I do have a bit of an issue, I think, with my mic. I set up a new one last month. It was okay actually. Maybe I had it for last AMA. But yeah, if there's too many issues, I can go offline for a minute and try and fix this. But otherwise, just let me know if okay. I'm being told to fix my mic. Give me 1 second. Okay, testing. This should be better. Okay, perfect. We should be back. So thanks guys for joining. Let's just jump straight in. So this is we're in March already. Q1 is flying by, but definitely a lot of things that have been delivered and lots of things on the way as well. So yeah, thanks a lot for joining. We'll kick off by going through a bit of a recap, how last month went and what's coming in the very near future. Yeah, Jack, thanks for confirming the audio is all good. Very nice. But let's dive in. So we'll kick off with a recap from last month. So we actually pushed a couple of releases into the mobile app. One with a significant amount of bug fixes and performance improvements as well, and some quality of life changes inside the asset pages. So this is the drill down pages for assets, particularly from the markets page or prices page inside the app. So you should see quite a big difference inside those pages, which is important now with everyone checking the prices every 10 seconds or whatever you're doing. But somewhere within 10 seconds and 60 seconds, I think we're all checking the prices right now. Last couple of days were particularly interesting, I guess. Looking at the Ethereum chart in particular last night, nice dip from I think 3,800 to 3,200. So yeah, we're basically making sure that we're in a position to handle all of these requests in the app with all the performance improvements, and it's in a much better place here. So really nice updates with more on the way for the mobile app. In terms of infrastructure, again, with everyone's eyes on crypto right now, or more people joining by the day or the minute, focus is heavy on infrastructure right now. Trying to get ourselves into a very good place when the bull run really goes into full force after the halving. So we have managed to scale up our infrastructure quite substantially during the last month. We had a couple of hours of planned maintenance last weekend, midnight UK time. So we try not to disturb too many people with their trading experience, and yeah, had a planned maintenance, and it yielded some really good results. So we're now able to scale 10 times further than we could previously, and we've seen a massive increase of our volumes and activities post update as well. So really, it's made a big difference. I think even today and yesterday, we saw something like 12 times the amount of traffic that we were seeing on average a month or so ago, and we were able to handle this quite easily. So there's another couple of performance-related issues, I'd say, which are being fixed during the next week. Next 1 or 2 weeks. These will improve things like loading times inside the app for things like the exchange and margin, refresh rates, and all sorts of things like that. So really big updates there. These were kind of large problems that we were trying to find solutions to for some time. I think we've identified the issues now. We're going to test things out next week, and hopefully that goes well too. So infrastructure, a big part of what we're doing right now. We don't necessarily see that work. It's not like a sort of shiny new feature that we can all celebrate in the community with, but yeah, you'll feel these updates. and as well, referring people to the platform, bringing in friends, family, whoever you're wanting to entice into the crypto market right now. They need a reliable app or platform to use. So we want to be that exchange. So big focus there. Octaspace was also listed. So within the last month, we listed Octa. We have Euro and USD, I think USDT pairs we have on the spot exchange. But I think some further pairs may be coming very shortly. And a lot of things have been requested as well. So make sure you're getting involved. As well as that, we've deepened our liquidity with an additional partnership with Stillman Digital. I think we did publish a blog, I think, last week if you want to learn a little bit more. So jump into our Telegram and check it out. But deeper liquidity across most of the pairs now. They're already live on. They went live on more pairs yesterday. And it allowed us to push another awesome update to the platform, which was bringing new pairs on the margin platform. So Solana, Doge, Arbitrum, and Optimism. So you can now trade all 4 of these assets on margin. And as well as that, some of the limits were increased. The exposure limits on assets like Quant, I think, were somewhere like 5,000 euro equivalent of exposure that you could take on these assets. Some of them have doubled, some quadrupled. But just generally higher limits across the board to give people a better trading experience without such stringent limitations. Just making it a much better place to trade all around. So some really nice updates on the margin platform and boosting our volumes as well. Octa staking, Jack. Let's get to that kind of stuff. Cool. So let's have a look. New tier system. So this was much anticipated release. This is one of our biggest releases for quite some time, and certainly one that affects community XEM. And replaces a sort of older piece of our infrastructure, I'd say. So we are set to launch this in April. We are on track, I can confirm. I had a status call about this yesterday, and things look pretty good all around. Expect some amazing communication around this. Expect just a really, really great experience inside of our app and platform. This geared towards really a much more rewarding experience with more levels than there were previously. Having a look at the kind of animations and everything inside the mobile app version, it really looks amazing. So very excited for you guys to get your hands on this and feel it. And I think you'll all be talking about it on the launch. So very exciting. I can't wait to try it out myself either. I don't know if I get to skip to be the highest level. I might have to grind my way through from the bottom like some others. So let's see. But I can't wait to touch it and talk about it. Referral program as well is getting updated this month. We have one last decision, which is kind of blocking the release there. Pretty trivial, just about how we're dealing with some of the customers that are already affiliates at Coinmetro. Make sure that we have things in a fair place. And then we can unblock this potentially for even next week or early the week after. So definitely coming in March. It's a big update and gives you much more bonuses. If I'm allowed to, I'll start earning some passive income through this as well. But let's see. But I think for those of you in the community that are kind of talking about us, sharing posts on Reddit, wherever you're, Twitter, wherever, or X, wherever you're talking about Coinmetro, there's much more value for you guys to be had. So we're excited to be launching this as well. So that's a nice update. And new listings and staking plans. So April Q2, but as early as possible. Introducing more new listings, some native assets, as well as maybe some new ERC20 tokens, etc. And staking plans as well. So our goal is to introduce at least 1 or 2 new staking plans within the next few months. Something to look forward to kick off Q2 in month 4. And really we would still like your feedback about what assets you're interested in. I guess some new projects have launched as well during this market. Maybe they were waiting for it or just good timing, but there may be new projects out there we're not aware of as of yet. We always try to keep our ear to the ground, I guess, but there's many more of you in the community than there are of us at the team. So if you have any recommendations or projects you'd love to see and particularly trade at Coinmetro, let us know. I have a feeling I heard my PC just heat up and go crazy there, so maybe my mic cut out, but let me know. I can always repeat myself. And yeah, someone mentioned the OCTA competition or something in the comments here. So yes, there will be a trading raffle similar to what there was for Lil AI and Aletheium. So keep an eye out. But yeah, announcement will be coming shortly, later this week or next. So keep an eye out. But that's it just for now. Let's move into a bit of an AMA and see what you guys have been asking. I've seen quite a few comments already come through, so let's have a look. I'll just pull up some of these questions. What everything and when everything? Yeah, that's, I'm asking the same questions myself internally, to be honest. But I think maybe I gave you a good high-level overview there. If there's anything more specific you want to know about, maybe I can answer that as well or give some indication. But I think there's a few questions here where people are asking specifically. So when is the OCTA trading competition? I think more information will come out next week or this week or early next week. So just keep an eye out for that. Where am I? I'm here, and I was a little bit late. I'm sorry about that. When product update, there's always product updates, and there was updates last week. There was deployments today. That's a broad question as well, isn't it? Any update on USD on-off ramp? Yes. So I think what is the latest on the USD? I think we're close with some work that we've done. There's a lot of preparation done there, but I think it's going to be a step-by-step process. Maybe launch to certain clients first, but I'm not sure on the exact launch date, to be honest, so I can't really share anything here. I'll go back and get some more information. Maybe myself or Kevin can update you in Telegram. But let's see, anything can be shared on tier update. Yeah, I shared a bit there. It's going really well. To be more specific, the majority of the back end part is done. Front end is picked up already for the mobile application, and web will be picking up within the next, maybe tomorrow actually. So let's see, hopefully first thing tomorrow morning. Let's see how today went. So yeah, daily stand up tomorrow morning. I'll know exactly what's going on. But yeah, everything so far is on track. Mid-April from tech deadline. So it's definitely coming in April. At least from our side, and I have confidence that everybody else will be doing their part. It's a pretty big project, so I think everything aligns and we get it in April. Anything? When tax report documents for US clients? There is a few third-party providers that I think we're interested in integrating with. I've mentioned this before, but yeah, I think this definitely is something that comes onto the plate within the next few months. That we start looking at a bit more seriously, and whether we plan it for straight away or Q3, Q4. But definitely a good addition that we do need to address. We have a Coinly CSV that's available right now. But yeah, if you're using Coinly, or you can repurpose that report, let us know if you do have any feedback specifically about it, or if it's not sufficient, why, and what you're used to. Maybe even the format of what you're used to, and we'll see if we can work on providing that faster. Otherwise, I think we'll work with a third party to provide a more of a tax center than just a simple tax report. Okay, cool. Yeah, I changed my mic input. MVB. CCXT usage. So yeah, CCXT, we did see some increase. We're having quite a few users sort of message us and contact support on how to set it up and what to do there. So there's definitely getting some usage and some traction. Speaking to our CRO today, having a look at running more sort of, I guess, trading competitions and things that you would expect alongside CCXT. So I think that we will really boost the activity on it ASAP. We just had some other projects in the pipeline already during these few months. So I think once they're out the way and we ship things like tiers, we'll start looking at things like trading competitions and things of that nature as well. Which I think will be really beneficial for us and our users, building knowledge around CCXT and implementing some cool bots and stuff and learning about things. So it will be fun, I think. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, I think it will really ramp up and get a bit more exposure when we host bigger competitions like that. Hey, Rope, Rope with 2 O's. Rope, I guess. What's up? What are your thoughts on Israel vs Palestine war? I have no comments on that. Which side is Coinmetro funding? I think we're funding our own sort of infrastructure costs and our team and everything here. So I don't think we're on either side right now. Any info on how much the volume comes from C60? I'm not too sure. We have the data. I know we have the possibility of analyzing this. So maybe we'll share some report into Telegram and let you know what that looks like. But it's above 0, which is good. So definitely worth the implementation. OCTA staking, yeah, spoke about that. Something we'd definitely like to introduce. Potentially one of the items we can look at during April, May. So Q2. What are the plans for getting liquidity into XEM trades and process? So this is a big topic. Obviously, a very big project internally, and also a high priority as well. There are plans in place. I think Kevin mentioned a fair amount of stuff already in Telegram, or maybe some teasers or a bit of information. We don't want to share too much at this stage, but we also had a shareholder meeting last Friday, Thursday or Friday, where Camille and Kevin both spoke about the situation with XEM to some extent, and this, what some of the actions are going to be there. I think for those that came to the community after that call, thank you for not sharing all the information that you got inside the shareholder meeting, but I think there was a very positive reaction to what our course of action is and how we're looking to deal with things. So I'm very confident that we'll manage to resolve the situation and do our best for the majority, which is all we can do. At the end of the day, I don't think everyone's going to be pleased. I don't think it's reasonable to please everybody either. So, but I think we'll come out with a good situation. So I can't really say too much about it otherwise. Any info on how much volume comes from C60? Oh yeah, I read that. When are people shorting Doge too soon? You could try today. I mean, it's on margin today. You can short with 5x leverage. And maybe we do see a pullback during March, April. I'm expecting a little bit of sideways action. I'm not too sure what's going on this very minute, but I know within the last couple of hours we did see a little bit of a pullback again. Whether there's a massive green candle, yeah, okay, massive green candle in the last 5 minutes, cool. And another one printing just now. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a good idea to short in a bull run, but each to their own, and good luck. Tau listing still on the cards. Yeah, it's a project we have our eyes on. I think we will take on a few native listings during the next couple of months, and Tau should be up there. IQ protocol and PIQ staking. It's another candidate for staking for sure. But not in the top 2. Is Mars seeing some love soon? Yes. So this was also mentioned in shareholder meeting, as far as I know, but definitely inside of conversations at Coinmetro. There's some big plans for Mars, which the last couple of years it's been, I guess in terms of a concept, it's really fantastic, and there's a lot of potential with it. It hasn't met that potential, I would say. It was great to introduce it rather than just be talking about this thing that we will do. So I'm very glad that it's live in production and users can see it. At least they can grasp what we're trying to do. But there'll be more sort of value and rewards pushed into Mars from multiple places rather than just staking rewards as well. So Mars is going to see some massive updates. I would expect this year for you to see much more value inside Mars. And to finally do justice to what is a fantastic concept and very unique. Will there be an official announcement at the end of Q1 April about the 5-year plan, drip fed over the year? I think that the majority of the plan, at least at a high level, will be shared with the community. We want the community to be very involved, and we want your feedback. We want your involvement. So the more we share, the better. But yeah, I think that, certainly for the rest of this year, we'll be very clear what our immediate roadmap is and high level over the next 5 years. Some of that may be very broad in who we want to become as a business, nonetheless exciting. And, people will be able to read between the lines there as well, I guess. So yeah, that's it. ETH staking for Mars. This is something we should be able to turn on. Maybe we can introduce this pretty soon. I know there's a reason why it hasn't been introduced there just yet, but I think it is something we can look at. So I'll ask about it tomorrow morning, and I can ping you in Telegram. We want Lil AI staking. We all do, yes. Need to buy some Lil AI to be able to stake it. So I'm not sure what the rewards are intended to be. I understand they did speak with another partner. I'm not sure if anyone has any insights yet. Feel free to post in here if you know what the API is going to be. Can you be a bit more specific about what's to come? This is still announcements of announcements. I don't think it is. I've been pretty clear about what's coming in March, and yeah, even April. Some heads up there. Is cryptocurrency a scam? My bank manager told me to avoid it at all costs. He might have manager in his job title, or manager in this case, according to this comment. But I don't know if you should believe everything he says. Is it a scam? No. Is there scams in crypto? Yes. Many, unfortunately. Maybe you can tell what happened with what? I can't read this comment for some reason, the last one here. With what? Mark, I don't know the question. I don't know if you can all see it on screen either. Let me fix that. There we go, cool. But yeah, any more questions rolling in, guys? Anything else y'all like to learn a bit about? Lil AI staking is yield farming 14% right now. Nice. 900k staked in 24 hours. Very cool. Okay, cool. I guess we need to move quite quickly on that then. Are there any gems you're eyeing at the moment? It's a hard market to navigate, right? Gems I'm looking at, I don't know. There's a few, right, which I think are kind of cool, have potential, but I may be completely wrong. I'm just dabbling in the dark. There's a few that aren't listed on Coinmetro that I've interacted with and can say was reasonable and kind of fun to some extent. But I don't know. I can't be too specific, I guess. I would hate to just pick 2 or 3, because even I don't know what's gonna moon, or just be fun, you know. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't say like. I mean, I think a lot of people in the space are money motivated, and obviously we all want our token to rocket and moon and do all these things. But to be honest, like some projects I do just like. I just enjoy interacting with them and using them, and I want there to be more utility so I can enjoy the platform. Similar to XCM in our case, you know, like it doesn't necessarily need, you know, to 100x to bring you value. If it gives you access to things like fee discounts on a platform you're using, or if it's bringing you Mars rewards, or, you know, if it can bring you passive rewards, then it's fantastic. And so, you know, I do look for projects like this where you can really use the token, and sadly there's just not many in the space, to be honest. A lot of it's kind of smoke and mirrors and kind of bullshit, I guess. But yeah, it's interesting finding some which are like actually valuable and building great product services and things you can really use. What else we got? Are there any? Okay, answer that. Where does Coinmetro stand on child slavery? Currently, none of our employees are under 18. But I don't know if there's a clause anywhere on our website. Maybe we should look into that. But yeah, I don't think that we're big advocates for it. Not big fans. How are the little ones doing? Still managing to juggle kids and work? You're taking up cardio like Kevin. Kevin is getting in great shape. That has to be acknowledged, I think. I don't know if he's watching this, but you're doing well, man. Definitely getting in good shape. Bit of good weather as well, I think he's experiencing. Definitely helps. But yeah, I'm juggling the kids and stuff. Works pretty good. Settling into the UK life. So I can't complain too much. I did go to Tallinn last week, so I got a few days just with myself and a few colleagues. We did meet up there, which was good. A couple of ex-colleagues as well, actually. It was very nice. Went for dinner and got some time. But yeah, things are good. Things are cool. Sometimes the little ones are on morning meetings and stuff, which is fun. So I bet the team absolutely love it. You know, a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old just screaming at them, which is better than me screaming at them, I guess. You know, I don't know. I don't know if my question about your portfolio was removed or if a bug. But what am I holding? I don't know, Jack. You know, I'm holding a few random things, a few things that I just like, where I met the team, like the team, or like the project. Trying to get myself positioned to Lil AI a little bit. It's kind of cool. I like the team, and you know, the community. They've been community members for some time. A few of them. Also PRQ. You know, we did the IEO, so I only I buy a few and root for it. Lithium is something I definitely wanted to get into. I guess it's kind of like I liked the project, and I could have bought even before we had a conversation with them. And when we had our first conversation with them, I could have bought then too. You know, it was one phone call that I just really enjoyed. I love talking to Maud over there. So shout out Maud at Lithium. I think the team's doing a fantastic job. And yeah, you know, if I could have dived in much faster, I think even at 15, 20 cents or something, and it's already at like $3 or something. It's done already a 10x or a 20x since I spoke to them. But I never bought in. But I think I'll pick up some Lithium just so I can hold it and be a part of the project in some way, you know, to the best of my ability. All I can do is hold it. So Lithium is cool. Cadena, I'm happy to still buy a little bit of KDA and just see what they do. Yeah, the PRQ stuff, rebranding into like the rebrand and stuff should be exciting. So let's see what that does. Flux is still cool. I actually enjoy using Cellcore and stuff like that as well. So yeah, that is cool. What else? I hold some Aptos, which I only earned passively through kind of trading and messing around in DeFi this last week or so. But yeah, nothing I would strongly recommend to other people or advise people to hold. But I'm just out there picking up a few things. Jack, get a real job. Jack's asking questions, man. Branches in Israel. Oh, crypto G? I don't know. Okay, cool. MVB. Quite some bugs and features have been reported, and the feedback channel. Anything done with these? Yeah, there was quite a few. I noticed in the last week, in particular, quite a few came in. I did see them. I know our team also sees them. I forwarded a couple of them on internally, but I just haven't had the time to reply, to be honest, and get too stuck into Telegram lately. But yeah, just because we're not responding doesn't mean that we don't care and you know, we're not appreciative or that nothing's actually happening with them. You know, I've seen conversations about transaction history or better displaying historical pricing or yeah, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, thank you for sharing them. We are looking at them. So I'll make sure they get a reply as well. Have you had a haircut? No, I washed my hair like a couple of minutes ago and it didn't go as curly as it normally does. I had my haircut, I think, just before the last AMA, if I remember. I managed to find a new barber. Looks good. Thanks, man. That's the nicest thing you've said all AMA. Or the normalist. I don't know. Favorite Adam Sandler movie? Happy Gilmore. 100%. 100%. Second to that, I don't know, Billy Madison, for sure. Cool. Any other questions, guys? I don't think I've missed any allegations. Allegations true that some employees are being... I don't know why I'm reading this one, but let's go. Are the allegations true that some employees are being paid by investors' funds for personal gain? No one's on payroll for... Why wouldn't they just put the funds into the business to help us grow our client base? No. Yeah, they what? No, they would be buying shares in XCM and stuff. What is going on? All right, cool. Any other real questions, guys? Admin rights. Oh yeah, MVB. Yeah, I can hook you up. We can add a couple of admins into the chat and YouTube. I think I'm the only person that's actually an admin in the chat potentially, which is not good because I'm busy being here. Did you use Coinmetro Exchange before working here? Yeah, I was probably one of the earliest people into Coinmetro, I guess. I think I joined the Telegram when there was just like 150, 200 people in there and just sat in there quiet for a few weeks. Participated in the ICO. I referred quite a few people into the ICO. I referred 150 people to Coinmetro, I think, before they actually launched the exchange. So I was a big fan. I kind of thought, even the moment I invested in them and watched them for the first year, I thought it was the kind of project that I would love to work at. But before that, typically had a kind of like 9-to-5 jobs, and some part of me was like, oh, I can't just suddenly go and work for a crypto exchange in a foreign country. But kind of more I thought about it, it made sense. And I met a couple of the shareholders, had chats with the development team and stuff, and yeah, it just kind of worked out. I ended up joining them and moving to Estonia in 2019. So yeah, I was one of the first. I probably was the first user. I was the first. Actually, I have checked. I was the first person to place a buy order and get filled on a XEM position. So the moment Coinmetro launched, before I was an employee, I was the first person to get a buy order filled for XEM. So some might say I'm the biggest supporter of XEM and Coinmetro at this point. I've asked the question and I could think of general stuff now, but shoot. Okay, cool. I'm back with a bad mic. Sorry for that. I'll restart that in a moment. But one Christmas, Merry Christmas message. So it's been a while since we've kind of interacted, I guess, in the community and been full tilt on it. But I'll share an update soon. Have you left a Trustpilot review of Coinmetro? I think I did, but not through. I think I left it from my business account. So I have a entity that has an account on Coinmetro too. And Backify had an account there too. I don't know whether I left a review from both businesses. I mean, we try to be transparent and cool here, but at least one of them I did. So yeah, Jack, I've done it all, man. Since you said you were the biggest supporter of XEM. Thanks for the love, Jens. Have we had talks with the Lil AI team about their community manager? Yeah, we've spoken to them pretty much about everything. MVB, you've asked the same question again. I don't know. But yeah, we've spoken to them about a lot of things, to be honest. Pretty keen to support them in any way we can, whether it's from staking or using new tools. So whatever they can offer, we'll use it, I'm sure. I'm trying to get into crypto. What's the best coin for me to invest money into? Just open your screen, go to CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, and stand across the room, like zoom out so you can kind of see a bigger list and like show all like 8,000 or 10,000 tokens. Just throw a dart at your monitor, man, and just pick. It's the best thing you can do. And make sure you have a second monitor as well. So being a big supporter of XEM, you must have a considerable bag sitting. How would it affect your financial situation if the project fails and XEM? To be honest, I had every opportunity, I guess, and every right to sell some XEM. 2021 bull run, I bought a substantial bag of XEM. Despite knowing that we would have a 2-year bear market. So, I'm not fazed by it, and financially, I what do I need that money for? I'm absolutely chilling, to be honest. So yeah, I don't think XEM is my largest holding, but I bought a fair amount, a good amount, and I never got any special rates or deals, either. So it's a hard life, but yeah, I'd like to say I've been on the right side trying to support it. What is this? API function available is bot trading on the cards. Yeah, we have API already. If you go to, I think it's settings, connections. So go to your profile and go to settings and connections. You'll be able to get your API keys there. So if you need any help, use the 24/7 live support and they'll help you out. But yeah, go to settings and you'll find the stuff there. Cool. Are you going to shave your unibrow? I haven't got one. I didn't even need to look up at that. Right, so what is this? Is get protocol on Coinmetro's radar? I guess it is now. So yeah, whoever's out there listening to this, have a look. Any idea how many XCM is in XCM's treasury? I don't know, but I guess this will be shared pretty soon anyway. I think things will become a bit more open, so I think this will be available at some point, or some estimation of it. But it's, yeah, double-digit millions for sure. Cool. All right, cool. I think we're going to wrap things up for today. If there's any other questions, feel free to tag me in Telegram. I'm sure me, Kevin, or someone else in the team will be there to help. But yeah, it's always awesome to have you guys here. Thank you very much for the questions. And yeah, look forward to next month with many more things delivered in the meantime. So thank you very much. Have a good one, guys.